Right now, the US government and the Pentagon is focused on what they call multidimensional warfare or hybrid wars. They're trying to achieve through other means the same thing they've always done for decades and decades, which is to overthrow independent sovereign governments, to block popular movements, to repress those who are rising up. But they're doing it through legal means, financial means, and even though they're in violation of international law, right now they're getting away with it. They've imposed sanctions on Venezuela, for instance, which have killed 40,000 people in just 1 year by restricting their access to vital needs, by making it hard for them to sell their oil, by making it hard for them to access dollars. The US government convinced the whole world to accept the US dollar and is now punishing countries that don't bend to their will. They're doing it in Cuba, they're doing it in Iran, they're doing it worldwide. We have an obligation as people in the United States to stand up to that. People are starting to mobilize, starting to wake up to the propaganda of the Trump administration, but not just them, the Democratic Party too, that is using the incredible financial and military power of the United States to try to dominate other peoples around the world. But what interest do we have in that kind of domination? The US military budget, for instance, is over $1 trillion. That's money that could be used for health care, for jobs, for education. And what are we doing with our financial sanctions? How is that helping the people of the United States or the world? It's not. It's only serving Wall Street. It's only serving the militarists. What we need to think about is the same government that's refusing to build public housing or affordable housing for people in this country is then repressing countries like Venezuela when they try to create their own economic programs to benefit their own people. This is straight up bullying, and that's why people are starting to protest. We're having conferences. We're starting to get on the trains and explain to people that what they've heard about Venezuela and Iran and so many other countries is just an outright lie.